Hey, psst, did you know that 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance? Everybody already knows that, Couch Tomato. Oh, really? Well, did you know that when you wear animal print clothing and show up fashionably late, it means your outfit missed her period? When I was a little kid, I always thought the only way you could become an underage superhero was to be bit by a radioactive spider, or Zordon had to recruit a team of teenagers with attitude. I stand corrected because I later found out that if you disrespect your elders, like talking back to your parents, sneaking into your mom's room without permission, and locking your dad out of a room in a house that he pays the bills for, more than likely you'll be moving objects without the use of your hands in 3 months or less, just like the kid in this movie.
Do not try and bend the spoon. That's impossible. Instead, only try to realize the truth. There is no spoon.
But anyways, once upon a time in a city where the only thing to do was to record people without their permission using the same video camera that Jesus them used to vlog with, lived a dad who called out sick every Father's Day and just sat around the living room watching TV all day. This had a negative impact on the kid. At first, it's nothing major. Just victimless crimes like purposely forgetting to cite sources on the works cited page of his research papers. But it gets worse later on in the film. The parenting that the kid was missing out at home is substituted with guidance from his peers. The main character makes friends with the coolest black kid in school. Cliche? Yeah. But the black kid is a positive role model because Ebony's always coming up with great ideas on how to get high and stuff. Not like drugs or anything, but the other kind of high that you get when you know someone with Jean Greyish-like capabilities. For the most part, the main character's circle of friends aren't bad kids. We get examples of their acts of kindness when they organize adventures in the woods for team building exercises. And there's one part in the school auditorium where the literal or figurative biggest loser in the school goes up on stage and it's about to be embarrassing for the guy, but one of the main character's friends start egging on the crowd to clap for him and stuff. All this young adult love can't really substitute for the adult kind you miss out on when you have a father who doesn't care. That's why it's no surprise, to me at least, that the main character turns to a life of felonies. This one night when the kid with powers decides enough is enough, dude puts on a coat, grabs a bag, and goes to commit some robberies. The feeling you get when you get to use your abilities on people without special powers feels good, I'm guessing. Only because when the kid realizes they're an apex predator, they start torturing creatures lower on the food chain. And the kid sticks a middle finger to the whole turn the other cheek nonsense when avenging his or herself by popping their bully in the mouth. After that, the movie takes a hard left and goes dark for a second when we discover that someone commits a murder and gets away with it. It's here where a close confidant is like, you gotta be careful, stay out of trouble, follow these rules and whatnot. Although a convincing argument, the person giving the advice does come off as a goody-goody and know-it-all, which is why when they try to reason with people earlier in the movie, they usually get a door slammed in their face. Later on, there's this part where the bad guy throws a dude out of a window and one of the kids with powers catches him before he dies. The villain starts losing their temper and it's a shame because it sets a bad example and lots of little kids are watching the whole thing. At the end, when the cops show up, you hear police sirens getting closer and closer, and it brings up a serious question. If you're not guilty, why the hell are you running for? Sure, bro. Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so? If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below and click the subscribe button for more 24 reason videos.
Best elevator music I've ever heard.